and then I'll do a second reading to look at your love energies for this week. I will also put a timestamp in the description box below for each reading. I am running on a time constraint this week, so I wanted to make sure I got both of them out, so I thought to make sure that happens, I would put them both in one video. So if this actually works well for me, I will probably adopt this format just to make sure I get them both done every single week. Okay, so Aries, let's see where your overall focus is this week. What area of your life has your attention the most? Alright, so we have this third house. So some of you could be very focused on communication, conversations that you need to have. Maybe you have a speech or a lecture to give. Maybe you just really want to express some ideas. You want to put yourself out there. Also with this, you could be learning some new things this week. You could legit be learning from a book, sitting in a classroom, learning a new software program, you know, just depending on what your profession is. There could be a new piece of equipment or a new computer program, just something that you're going to have to familiarize yourself with because it's now becoming a part of your job. So that will be like your primary focus. You know, most of your energy will be going to learning that new system or how to use that new piece of equipment, whatever the case may be. Others of you, you might just be learning in a sense of like, you're just seeing things for what they are. Like you're having epiphanies. The thoughts are connecting in your head, and you're seeing things for what they are. Like you're like, whoa, how did I miss that? Like, whoa. Others of you, because this is the third house, maybe this week you're traveling for business, okay? It could be by car or plane. It's very short travel. This could be where you're taking a couple days off of work, and maybe you're having an extended weekend camping or something along those lines. But for some of you, travel could definitely be a primary focus for you, but more short term and not too far away. So let's pull a card to see what accompanies this third house energy. I feel like for most of you, this is about communication, conversations. All right. Oh, look at this. We have perception. I may stand very corrected there. This could actually be more about how you are connecting those dots and seeing things like you've never seen them before, and you're like, whoa, how did I miss that? Like, what the heck? So let's pull some tarot. So yeah, some of you are definitely going to have a perception shift this week. Others of you who are learning this new computer system, software, or equipment, whatever, it's going to really open you up, really help you out in your current job, whatever it is. Like it's going to expand your understanding and your capabilities quite a bit, and give you more exposure somehow, some way to help you understand. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Look here, we have the Empress, and she's card 3. We got the third house. So yeah, with perception now, third house, her in this position, you are really coming into quite a bit of enlightenment this week about some things. Definitely Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles. But this is good. This is new opportunities because your perception is changed and opened up, especially if you are learning something new. It's creating new opportunities for you where you didn't think you had any, okay? And now we have this Justice card, and we end it with the Judgment. Wow, Aries, listen here. Anybody who has been dishonest with you, you're going to see it for what it is, with justice and judgment on those two sides, because this is dishonesty, And this is like atonement. So anybody who has been like lying to you, dishonest with you, like it's coming to light. You're gonna see that. You're gonna connect those dots, and you know, I almost feel like some of you are seeing people get their karma for their dishonesty. Like, it doesn't even have to be like it was against or towards you. It's like there could be somebody in the workplace, in your school, your college, your learning institution, your neighborhood, just whatever. It could be a neighbor. There's just some dishonesty coming out here. And I think you're kind of like, whoa, I did not see that coming. I had no idea that person was doing that, or that this was going on right next door to me. It's just like, whoa. And some of you, this is where, here's this new beginning or this new opportunity now showing up for you guys this week, okay? Could be in the workplace. I don't know. I kind of feel like many of you, there's like some gossip going around about somebody, and you are going to find out about it, and you're just like, whoa, I had no idea. Others of you, your learning or your communication this week is going to create this really promising opportunity, like that you didn't think that you could have, like that was not there. Here it is being presented to Aries. But again, be very wary of somebody who seems like they're always spinning a story, because they are. And Aries, since this is a general reading, if you are somebody who has been spinning a lot of stories, okay, lying to people, because that can come through with this third house energy, because it's all about communication and we have perception here. So if you have been lying to anybody about anything, it's the high probability that it's going to come out this week, okay? So just be mindful of that if that does speak to you. But for others of you, I feel like this is where there's things coming to light and you're just like, damn, I can't believe that. And the guilty party is totally getting what they deserve. And you know what? For some of you, this could be where this is something that's happened quite a bit ago. And you're just now seeing that situation come full circle, okay? Mercury is about to retrograde this month, so with the third house energy here, that would be the house of Mercury, right? And we would be in the shadow of that retrograde. So some of you, this is that retrograde energy of Mercury coming into play, perception, the eclipse, things coming to light, because we're in eclipse season, right? And we have the first of the series of our eclipses midweek with the Cancer and New Moon partial solar eclipse, okay? Wow, and I just saw that. So we have 2 new moons and 1 full moon in this eclipse cycle, right? So Aries, I'm seeing like the full culmination of this perception shift for you happens between these 2 new moons, the Cancer new moon and then the Leo new moon on August 11th. And the Justice card would be card 11. And then look at, we have the 2 pentacles there, right? Wow, if that's not a synchronicity. So, if there's been any sort of slander against you, I really feel like the truth will come out. The truth will prevail. So you don't have like worry, like it's going to go in your favor. If somebody's been lying, if somebody, has accused you of false things, the truth is going to come out. Some of you, this is energy of something from the past where you're finally seeing like karma come full circle, all right? Others of you, this has nothing to do with gossip or anything like that. It's just we're working really hard to expand ourselves somehow, some way, to open up more opportunities, okay? And if you feel like, God, I almost have to be dishonest just to be heard or be seen, don't think that way, Aries. Stand true and strong in who you are, okay? And justice will prevail. Trust in that. So let's pull you an overall outcome advice for the week. All right, look at that. Nice. We have winter's end, regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome. Yeah. So, like I said, you may see somebody get theirs, all right? And it may be from something that happened in the past. Others of you, this is like gossip coming out, and again, you're watching somebody get theirs. But if you've been working hard to better yourself, it's going to happen, Aries. This just looks like a nice week of energy overall for you. As far as consciousness expansion, your perception shifting, new ideas coming into your mind, new thinking, communication, all those wonderful things. And then winter's end. So the hard energy is becoming a thing of the past. If it's like I couldn't get a damn thing to manifest to save my life, now that's ending, and here's this new opportunity being offered to Aries this week. So just be on the up and up, Aries. Be willing to shift your perspective and communicate what you need to communicate, but make sure it is very honest. Some of you might even need to communicate about somebody else's dishonesty, and if that's the case, I do not have any fear. With this card, I feel like you will remain anonymous, especially in the workplace. Like, if you have to expose something, don't hold back. Like, it will actually help you out, okay? It helps your energy. It frees you from the involvement, the responsibility of knowing, right? Because you're like, nope, this is not my drama to deal with. So, Aries, those are your general messages for the week. Good things coming. Just keep yourself on the up and up, and keep your nose clean, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and get right into your love reading. Okay, well, there we go. This is your overall energy and advice. I'm sorry, not advice. Your overall energy in regards to love and romance for the week. We have treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So in regards to romance, Aries, we really need to be focused on why we love our partner, why we fell in love with our partner. If you're single, it's very important to love yourself and count your blessings of, relationships past where things were good, things were happy, and, vibrate in a really good place of, like, counting blessings, like, treasuring every moment of love, even though it didn't maybe work out the way that you had hoped or planned. There was a moment where the stars were aligned, and, it's, to me, when people are like, well, what's the point if it didn't last? I'm like, are you going to be alive forever? No, you're not. So what's the point of your existence then if you're just going to die? Like, if that's how you want to look at it, that's pessimism, that's glass half empty, and, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be satisfied. Everything ends. Nothing is eternal in the material world. It just isn't, okay? So focus on the love that you did have. Focus on the good times that did take place, because most people are going to get into a relationship that's like horrible, psychotic from day one and stick it out. No, normally relationships start out very nice, very happy, everybody's on their best behavior, and then once the abusive person knows that they have you hooked in emotionally, that's when they really start bringing out their freak show, right? So focus on the times when you did have love and it was nice and you were happy. If you are in a relationship, very important that you do focus on those times if you haven't been seeing eye to eye. But if all is well, it's like just really love and dote on, your person this week. Or they are very much loving and doting on you this week, okay? Aries, you might just be feeling the love all over the place. People might just be like, Aries, I love you. Aries, you are everything. Aries, what would I do without you? Especially those of you, I feel like Aries mothers, where you have children, and you and the partner are still together, or even if you're not, I feel like they're doting on you, like they're honoring you for being the mother of their child. Like, some Aries females out there, and males, right? Because some men are very feminine, and men can adopt children, or even sometimes men are raising their child as a single parent. So I should not put that just for Aries women. It's like whoever is taking care of the child is getting honored and just really appreciated and doted on. Like, you are an amazing mother, or you are an amazing father to this child, and I love you for that. I love you for the sacrifice you make for our child or for our children. Some of you are being very honored that way. Others of you, it's just like, I don't know. Look at this. It's safe for you to love. It's something about your energy, Aries. And look at this. Free yourself. Yeah. You are loved, Aries. It's safe for you to love. This is a week of being open, of being vulnerable, of freeing yourself from anything that holds you back. If you are afraid for the other shoe to drop, this is the universe saying no. You need to count your blessings and treasure and value the relationship you have right now today exactly as it is, because it's safe for you to love. Like, you need to open yourself up and let go of the past. Some of you, in order for it to be safe for you to love, you need to free yourself from a negative attachment or a negative belief system about yourself, okay? So you have to really apply that how it fits for you personally. Alright, so we have Temperance, so this is finding some balance. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, listen, if you are in a relationship, Aries, this week is a week to focus on love, to treasure and value your partner. And if you're like, remember the past when you guys, were happier, because with the Six of Pentacles here, it's saying there's lovers of the past and lovers of the future, but there's only one love of today. And you need to balance that out. Otherwise, what's the point in even trying? Okay? So, Aries, if you've been, holding back in love, this is telling me, you need to let go and you need to let it happen. You need to temper and balance whatever insecurity you have within that's really been holding you back. Because some of you, I feel like there is somebody who's been trying to love you, and you kind of push them away, and it's because of your past. No, this is not going to happen again. And so every time they get close, you pull away, and then when you're pulled away, then you're missing them, and you're like, what am I doing? This is the best thing right now. Who cares about the past? And then it's kind of like a cycle, right? So some of you that are experiencing that, you need to break free of that pattern of thinking, of getting close, pulling back, getting close, pulling back. You need to focus on love and open your heart to that person who's just been trying to love you. It's safe for you to love, okay? For others, yeah, look at that. We're feeling guilty because we know, we're Oh, wow. Some of you, this could be a Taurus or a Virgo or Capricorn you're dealing with because of this Queen of Pentacles. But listen, it's like those of you who get close and then pull back, get close, like you feel horrible about it. And listen, like there is nothing that you really need to have concerns about with this person who's trying to love you. Like they're safe. Like this is a person that you want in your life. This is, so if you've been hung up and hoping for an ex or something like that, and here's this person trying to love you, you need to get on board and you need to love this person right back, okay? If some of you are really thinking about a person from the past and they are who you really love, and maybe you're the one that would have to reach out, okay? This would not be where the ball is in their court and they got to reach out to you. No. Aries, this would be where the ball is truly in your court, and you know that. And with this reading, it's saying maybe it's time to treasure that person and open up to them and free yourself from the restriction of whatever holds you back, because it's safe for you to love that person, okay? If you were in a committed relationship, same thing. It's like free yourself from any sort of stagnation. Remember who you guys were when you first got together, because you can temper that energy and bring it back, okay? It's like free yourself from the stagnation. Free yourself from the pessimism. Alright, so we have the King of Cups here, the Death card, and the Seven of Wands. Okay. So Aries, some of you, this could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then you have that reiterated there with the Death card being the representation of Scorpio. So Aries, what I'm seeing here is it's like we have to temper and balance our emotions. And with Death and the Six of Chalice, we've got to let the past go. Like we really do. It's over. And those of you who are hung up on the past, and that's what's preventing you from really committing to this person that's trying to love you, it's like you need to let it go. You need to free yourself from the past. There's only the lover of today is all that matters. And this person puts you on a pedestal, and you know that. And so you might be taking advantage of them to that capacity. But this is the universe like snapping its fingers at you saying, Aries, your time is running out. It's time to let the past go. It's safe for you to love this person. This is the kind of person that you wanted. They adore you. So you need to get on board. Otherwise, the universe is going to take them out of your life, and now you're going to have a regret times two, right? So if that speaks to you, you know what to do. Others of you, if you are just hung up on somebody and you're pushing and pushing and pushing to get back in their life, and they keep you at arm's length, they blocked you or they ghost you, or it takes them 3 days to respond back to a message, Aries, it's time to stop focusing on them. It's time to let your nostalgia die and realize that today is all you truly have. The past is the past, and you need to free yourself from that hope syndrome, because it's never going to be. It's not. You've got to let it go and focus on where you are right now, what's available to you right now. Count your blessings in the now, okay? And look at this. This is your overall outcome and advice. It's all about our personal perception, Aries, and this is going beyond the veil of illusions. And since we're having these eclipses and we're in retrograde, I see the truth just becoming blinding to Aries, and you will do what you've got to do to free yourself, whether you need to free yourself of hope of a past relationship reconciling, if you need to free yourself of, an actual relationship you're currently in. Okay, some of you that might be the case. I don't feel like that's so much what's going on here, but this is general reading. It's just like the truth is coming to light this week in regards to love and romance, and you're gonna know what you need to truly do. Like, you're living your life, so you know if you're holding on to the past. You know if you're secretly hoping a certain person will return. You'll know if you are, keeping somebody at arm's length because you're hoping for an ex and you to reconcile. And again, it's time to see beyond the veil of illusion. Recognize who loves Aries and who has Aries back and who doesn't. And who doesn't, they need to go. It's over. They will not do better in the future. It's the death card in this position. They will not do better in the future. They will not change. You will not have a different experience with them a second time around, okay? Those of you who are hung up on somebody on the past, no. You need to let it go, because what you have today is what you need to be focused on. And if you don't have a relationship right now today, that's because we need to work on loving and treasuring and valuing ourselves a bit more and work through all of the trauma of our past, okay? So Aries, those are your messages, and